Hey everybody, welcome to Kingdom Hearts Union Cross. My name is Mike, and today we are on the JP account, and we are going to go do some guilt rolls. We are going to roll for some traits on my medals right now because JP is in a guilting campaign, which is really awesome. And they are doing a current deal. Let's see if I can pull this up here on the shop, where I think I already pulled for today. No, not those awesome banners. Yeah, this one down here I pulled for. They are 10 free medals every day for a certain amount of days. And they're not like the greatest medals, but they are very helpful for new players, or if you're someone like me who's been playing this for a little while, you can get some stuff that you've been missing and maybe buff up some of those old medals that aren't really so useful right now. So I have everything prepared up here, so we are going to go ahead and see what we get. Some of these I'm not really going to be worried about, like that Captain Goofy down there. I've already got him 50%. He's got a decent trait. I'm not worried about all the medals right now, but we'll start with Mushu, who's at 46. He's got 2 gauges extra, but we are going to see if we can get him all the way up to 50%. And let's go here and see up there. We are on a guilting campaign, as it shows 30 to 50 instead of 20 to 50. And, well, can't read it, but it'll say trait in the Japanese text, so we want to get a 50. Let's see what we get. Oh, 48 actually went up a little bit. And let's see what we get here. Ooh, defense 2000 plus. I am going to keep that just in case I am. And if I don't get him up after this one, I may consider using mirrors to get him to the full 50%. Because why not? It's only 2. 48. Not too worried about that. Don't really know. Oh, what else I'd want on him? Yeah, might as well keep the extra attack. Why not? That one is extra attack at 40% less effectiveness. So we are going to keep that on him. Why not? He's not really a too useful of a medal. So, moving on, we are going to do... We're not doing Phil. Not doing him. Oh, Diz. Okay, this one I've had at 48% for a while. He's got extra raid damage. I don't really want that on him. I'd like extra attack that I got on the Mushu on him, because he's a buff medal. And, oh, nice, 50%. There goes my burst level up to 630. And once I can get the trait that I want on him... Oh, let's get that one. That is 60% more effective damage to ground enemies. So once I can manage to get a extra attack on him, I won't ever probably need to touch this medal ever again. That is sleep resistance. That is terrible. And just go him. So I'm not okay. Extra gauges. Yeah, that could be helpful. Extra specials. One more for him. And we got paralysis resistance. That is terrible as well. We're going to go ahead and skip that. And pretty much I'm done with that medal. I can probably never touch him ever again. Let's see, moving along. We've got Valor Form Sora at 47%. He's already got strength on him, so kind of just going to roll him for the guilt. There's not really anything more I want on him, but just saving myself a few mirrors here. And extra gauges. No, I don't want that over the bonus strength. Bonus strength is probably one of the best traits you can get on any attacking medal. And 47. Don't expect too much out of that. Extra attack. Well, don't think I really need it on him. I'll keep the strength. Skip. That metal is not all that useful. It's also 3 gauges, so I don't really want to do a second attack on him. Plus, he's only a tier 2 metal, so he's not too powerful. Not doing these guys. I'm waiting until I can do a special something with him. So we are going to go to going down. This one, Sykes, we are simply going to just be adding a trait to him. Still haven't been able to guilt him yet. So we definitely want strength on him. Defense, I'll take that. That's not too bad. Lumir. Alright, another one that I'm still trying to get a guilt for. This one, I don't want that on him. I want extra attack on him, because he is a buffing metal. Alright. Extra attack. Extra... nope. Almost none of my buffing metals. Of course, I got the ground one and he has the air one, so I don't really care. I'm just going to skip it. Most of my buff metals never ever get extra attack. I don't think I have any metals that give you a bunch of strength that I've got extra attack on yet, which is very sad. So, moving along. Oh, Master Ericus. He's got a horrible trait on him, and he's not guilted yet. Let's see what we can do with him. Well, that's not too bad to replace those horrible status effects traits. And who is up? I really need more of these event goofies. I'm just kind of like keeping them in my inventory. Skipping over that Kairi because I'm not sure about her yet. She's got a second chance on one of them, so I kind of don't want to lose that necessarily quite yet. Although I could try to get an extra attack on her because she has raid damage, which is probably useless on her. So I'm gonna just skip her for now, actually. Well, I probably should have got that Riku up to 6 stars, but that's okay. We'll skip him. We will move along. Oh, I think we're done with the power metals, so here we go. We've got Kingdom Hearts 2 Sora version A. Let's go adjust to my speed, and we got a couple rolls on him. Definitely want to get him to 50% or close to it. 44, I think that stayed the same. See our trait. Ground enemies. We'll keep that. It's not too bad. We'll go another time. Did he go up? I can't remember. He might have been at 42. And let's get that. Air. Why not? We'll put air on him. One more. Yeah, I think he was at 42 at the start. I think. 44 again. Strength. Defense. Why not? Could always use defense if we don't get strength. Next up. Not doing that. I keep getting a ton of white rabbits. Even though I can't roll double cast on him. I didn't do a boo. I know people will be sad because I won't be able to do a boo. I won't be doing that. Skip that for now. Who else did I prep up down here? I still have a bunch. I'm saving him. Oh, 40%. Yeah, this one could definitely go up, and it's got defense on an attacking metal, so we're going to try to replace that. I'm hoping to see this one go up, because she is a little bit on the lower side of the percent. Of course, it doesn't go up as I say that. Extra attack. Why not? Of course, I always roll them on the metals that I don't really need them on. Let's go guilt percent. 40 again, of course. Of course. Roll all the extra attacks on the bad metals. Oh, that's horrible. And basically with my rolls I'm getting right now, I'm getting somewhere in the range of 30 to 40 because it's staying the same. So I keep hitting that lower range because I'm at right now the middle point of her percentage. 47. That's awesome. I'll take that. Here comes another extra attack just to troll me. Raid damage, no. Don't want you for that. Next up, saving those Soras. Oh, Aladdin. Can't believe I don't have him guilted yet. We are going to throw this other Aladdin on him. Just get a dot on him. And a trait. 800 extra HP. That's not too bad. That's one of the more decent traits you can get if you don't get one of the really good ones. Okay, here's a buff metal. KH2 Kairi version something. It doesn't say A or B. I actually just noticed that. She's got a horrible trait on her. I forget what she does. She raises like speed attack or something like that, but she's not too useful, but let's see what we can get on her. Poison. No. None of my buff metals ever get that. Extra attack. Queen. Queen. We've got a defense 1 on you. No traits yet, so we are going to start that with you. She's a pretty decent metal. 1 cost, attacks. 45 stays the same. I wouldn't mind strength on her, or even extra attacks since she only costs 1. HP, that's fine. I'm not going to take that skill that she has got on there. $45, that's okay. Got 1 more chance. Ooh yeah, since she's a damage metal, I'll just take that. Why not? Should do a little more damage to air enemies. Okay. Strength, there's a good one. Alright, we are definitely going to put that on her. In case I ever need to use her, she'll be pretty good. Now, I need to throw Axel. I don't remember why I put so many Chips and Dales on him. I used him for something, apparently. Probably Proud Mode. Sleep Resistance. Almost a completely useless skill. Moving along. Hydra. Hydra has no traits yet. We shall fix that. Strength. Extra attack. Alright, well, I guess we gotta keep that. Next up in our speed list. I didn't get up. No, I didn't get enough. Yeah, see, I didn't get enough to... I forgot. Oh, you know what? Why not? Well, was there one I wanted to do up there? What was that Riku up there? I have 1 set of Mickeys left for this video. Where did that Riku go? He was... He's pretty close. I'll just do this one. Be one away from guilting him. We'll evolve him up. And... yeah, he's got a bunch of stuff on him. I'm not even gonna bother with the skill. He's already got plus 800. Strength. Okay, so that was definitely worth it. Although I probably will never use him. Back down this away. I am not touching Chip and Dale because actually this was the only probably good buffing type metal. It's not really buff metal, but it restores your special gauges, and I actually rolled a extra attack on him, so there's, well, I guess I've got the chance to raise his guilt up, so, well, why not? I'm never going to use that other one anyway. This is simply for the guilt roll. He goes up all the way to 100. Hopefully we get him there. Nope. That's fine. This medal was a freebie. Defense. No, I do not want to get rid of that extra attack. That would not be good. Okay, here's another gauge restoring medal. Iago, who has a terrible trait. Let us hope that we get extra attack on him, because he's just like Chip and Dale. $2,000, that's strength or defense. I'll take that over status effect 1. He's actually, that's probably a good trait for him because I already put a really good defense skill on him. That was because that was a long time ago when I really didn't have any other good medals to put it on, and I didn't have any other gauge restoring ones, so I used Iago a lot in certain circumstances. So these are all higher end medals. There's all my Dalmatians I'm working on. I don't think there's any more. Yeah, no more green. So our last set will go to our magic medals. We're going to skip Donald. We're just going to put these two together. These ones I didn't roll anything. Oh, that one has... okay, that doesn't really matter, so I'm just going to throw this one on here. Aerith. I think I just got the same trait again on her. That's okay. Hopefully you can't hear that outside. Of course, the gardeners are coming by now. Oh no, someone's rolling a cart. It's a very loud cart out there. Okay, so Dumbo. This is going to be a fresh guilt, so actually this is pretty good. None of these. Let's see, that one I didn't do anything on. That one, eh. Oh, we'll just do that one. We gotta unlock that. So Dumbo, we are gonna fresh guilt him. Make sure I start. Nope, don't want that one. I want the one that's got all the dots first. Make sure I fill those all up and activate that little symbol there by my dots. And then I can use the other Dumbo to re-roll if I need to, which I probably will. Let's see, he goes up to 50. Yeah, okay, 42 is not bad. And let's see what kind of new trait we can get on him. Double cast would be nice. HP, I'll take that since he is more of a defensive buffing medal. And a reroll. $47, nice. I would consider mirroring that if I had a lot extra. And HPs again. That was a pretty good guilt on him. Tinkerbell. You have you wouldn't have anything on that. Alright, we're going to throw a dot on Tinkerbell. She's a pretty old healing medal, so there's not really too much use for her these days. Okay. Move along for Tinkerbell. We've got Donald. They gave away a bunch of these ones with the tutorial mode. You got like a ton of these medals. And I pulled a strength on him, which is pretty good. So I don't think I will get rid of that trait, but we can get him past 39, hopefully. No, we cannot. I'm going to skip you because I know I don't want whatever you're going to give me. Moving down, Mickey, he's max guilted, so we're only looking to give him a trait because he doesn't even have one yet. Strength would be good. Defense is decent. I'll take it. Alrighty. Pluto gets a dot. And these are actually all medals that I can get with strength, of course. He doesn't really need to hit hard. I'll keep the HP on him. There's actually, there's a lot of these medals like that Pluto that I could pull in that current daily banner where you get 10 free medals, and I can benefit from that. Moving down to towards the end of the list. Fresh Guilt on Cogsworth. This is actually a pretty good buffing medal. He's got strength on him because Cogsworth needs to be strong. Let's see, he is a tier 3, so his percentage will go up to 100. And I want double cast on him. Extra attack. 96. Wow, that is awesome. Cogsworth, I'm trying to recall what he does. Yeah, he's a defensive medal. Just put that on him. I kind of forget what he does. I'm trying to recall off the top of my head. 96. I can mirror that. And no double cast as usual on these buffing medals. I see a Piglet. I know I got Piglet coming up. Here's a good one. This one buffs your strength by 2. If I get double cast on him, it'll be up to 4 in one medal, which would be very, very helpful. But we are not counting on it because, well, I never get it. Extra gauges. No, I'm going to keep the HP on him. Because I've got a defense boost on him, so if I ever use him, he'll help me out. Ansem the Wise, another buffing medal, which I won't get extra attack on. Another useless one. So, what is left? We are down to the end of my list. I think there's this Atlantica Donald or Tentacle Donald. Where are you at? Why can't I find you? Did I lock? Oh, I locked the other one. Oh! That's why I locked the other one. I put stuff on him. Ah, the one with the skill doesn't have stuff. Okay. We'll try to get that skill. 20% chance. Don't really care, it's a easily obtainable skill on him. Defense. Okay, that's pretty decent. And that is it, I think. Yeah. Well then. Yep, so there we go. I freed up some space here. I was at about 460. Now I'm at 421. So I have a lot more room here to pull for the rest of those free medals that we're going to get for the rest of the week. And we will work on some of those medals for another day. So thank you for tuning in, and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.